Welcome back to the Right Corner YouTube channel. Yesterday, the Minister of Finance, Economic Development and Investment Promotion, Honorable Mthuli Ncube, presented the 2024 budget, which was met with criticism from the Citizens Coalition for Change political party and other citizens alike. The budget was seen as anti-people, with a basket of tax increases scheduled to go into effect in January. Many feel that the budget will further burden the already struggling citizens and exacerbate the country's economic challenges. The 2024 budget includes several key measures, including a 2% increase in the value-added tax VAT and the imposition of a new tax on electronic transactions. The value-added tax increase will make basic goods and services more expensive for consumers, while the new tax on electronic transactions will affect all electronic transactions, including mobile money, bank transfers, and online payments. These measures are expected to raise $2 billion in revenue, but many are concerned about the impact they will have on the economy and the most vulnerable citizens. Citizens Coalition for Change political party members, including Hopwe an independent journalist, have criticized the budget, saying that it will disproportionately affect low-income citizens and could lead to increased poverty and hardship. They argue that the budget does not do enough to address the country's high levels of inflation and unemployment, and that more consultation and discussion is needed before the budget is implemented. The Citizens Coalition for Change wrote on their X account that our citizens are currently facing significant hardships, struggling to afford basic necessities due to the regime's economic mismanagement. Instead of alleviating the burden on our people, the regime is worsening their suffering through excessive taxation. One example is the substantial increase in toll fees, which have risen by over 150%. Motorists traveling between Harare and Bulawayo will now be required to pay a minimum of 50 USD in toll fees for a round trip. Gift Ostalos Siziba wrote that today's 2024 budget presentation reminds us yet again that Zanu-PF is no plan to lift the poor from poverty. Instead, it is milking them to fund its worsening grid. A competent government increases revenue by growing the economy. Instead, Zanu-PF is shrinking the economy but increasing its appetite. Pasho Raphael Sibanda wrote that 2024 national budget presented by Minister of Finance Mthuli Ncube is basically anti-people. This budget is an admission of economic decay in our country, sponsored by Zanu-PF official bad governance. We need new leaders. Hopwe the award-winning investigative journalist, wrote that, warning, Zimbabweans who keep money in safety deposit boxes at banks are in danger of losing it as Zimbabwe's budget spells out that the state wants access to those boxes. In order to deter tax evasion, I propose that the Commissioner be empowered to open custody vaults at any time to ascertain contents, and that financial institutions and other companies that offer custodial services receive the contents of cash in their custody, Mthuli Ncube said in his budget statement today. Most Zimbabweans don't bank money in traditional banks after losing their savings twice. They now keep it in safe deposit boxes. Mthuli Ncube is after that cash in safe deposit boxes. However, Sydney Sekaramai wrote that there is a public outcry regarding the issue of the budget that was announced by Professor Mthuli Ncube. My knowledge serves me well that it's still a proposal which is yet to be debated and finalized by the parliamentarians, MPs, who you voted for before it comes to effect. In summary, the budget has sparked a heated debate, with many voicing concerns about its potential impact on the country's economic and social conditions, while some argue that the measures are necessary to improve the country's fiscal health. Others believe that more needs to be done to protect vulnerable citizens and create opportunities for economic growth. Only time will tell how the budget will affect the country and its people. Thank you for watching the Right Corner YouTube channel. Please subscribe and don't forget to comment